And welcome to another short video from Wills and Trust. My name is Dermot O'Kane. Just something you might need to be aware of, which is the homeowner's inheritance tax trap. Ask yourself if this situation sounds familiar. It's a tax change which was slipped in July 2013. Very unannounced, of course, but it could have an adverse effect on so many homeowners. So let's have an example of some numbers. Let's say our house is worth $425,000, mortgage outstanding of $200,000. and a life insurance policy in place to make sure that the outstanding balance will be catered for in the event of death. If your policy is with Aviva, you would have an Aviva Trust, LNG, or whoever. The unhappy event occurs, life insurance policy pays out, and your life insurance, which was looked after by your trustees, will now be paid to the bank and the mortgage discharged. Everything sounds very straightforward. Standard issue, you might believe. Not so. Changes introduced now mean that the Inland Revenue's take on it is the deceased debt has not been paid from the estate, so therefore the gross applies. What does that mean? House worth $425,000, you do get the inheritance tax relief at $325,000. That still leaves a bill of 40% of the balance, which is $40,000. A tax bill, which I'm sure the beneficiary is not aware of, and not something that you had planned by any stretch of the imagination. However, let's look at a few minor changes, a little bit of forward planning, and the use of some legal documents which certainly should be able to help the situation along. Same numbers as before. This time we have our deed of assignment to our life insurance trust. Also, we open up a family trust which takes care of the equity, locks that in immediately post-death. In this instance, what happens is the life insurance policy pays out, but the trustees arrange a loan from the executors, who then in turn repay the mortgage debt. And let's look at the change that will have to the Inland Revenue, but more importantly to you. The good news, of course, is that the calculation is completely different in that the deceased debt, Inland Revenue agrees, has been paid from the estate. So therefore, in this case, it's under the NRB, and absolutely no further inheritance tax to pay. Just something that you may wish to be aware of. For your forward planning, get in touch.